Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Toe Sniper 98. Welcome back to another Dolphins log for Aether Gazer, month of February 2024. So here we go. Let's get into this real quick. Alright, so I believe I have already shown off Jin Wu and Ling Wang. Where is she? She's down here somewhere. Not too far down now. These two, because these are my last two characters that I rolled for. And so yeah, I know that currently Mengjing, that's how I pronounce his name, is on raid up. I am planning to skip him because it appears that he is a permanent character. Usually permanent characters, if they're new, they also show up on raid up and permanent banner, right? So if that's the case, then I can safely assume that Mengjing is a permanent character. So that's part of the reason why I'm going to skip his actual limited time raid up banner now. That the other reason being, Jin Wu and Ling Wang fucking sucked me dry. As you can see here, like, I don't have a bank anymore. And not only that, but you notice I have some more shifted stars compared to before. And I will explain that right now. So, yeah. Jin Wu and Ling Wang I have been investing into very heavily, because now that we have Perilous Chasm over here in the challenges section, right here, I was able to go all the way up to tier 5. I was able to clear tier 5, but initially I wasn't actually able to, because by the time you get to tier 4? Well, I mean technically tier 2, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, by the time you get to tier 3, Perilous Chasm demands that you bring 3 teams, right? 3 separate teams. And this is the case all the way up to tier 5. And once you get to tier 6, you need 4 teams. I know I cannot do this. I don't have 4 like extremely heavily invested teams, at least not yet. I'll work on that once we get Gangchen or Gangcheng or whatever her name is, the an upcoming Chinese like water damage character or whatever. So I believe she's also very high tier too, if not top tier. So I will wait until she shows up and we get her in the game, and then I'll think about working on a 4th team. But for now, Ling Wang, Jin Wu are like my core 3rd team, and I still need to figure out like who I want to run as like a 3rd for them. I forget if like Heimdall is a really good support for them. I'm gonna have to look up some team comps for them. But yeah, originally when I first got Jin Wu and Ling Wang, I wasn't able to clear Chasm 5. They just didn't have enough damage output. So I was like, alright, so Perilous Chasm, we have about a week left or so, week and a half left or so. So I waited until the last minute, like basically the second to last day or the last day. I think it was the last day, yeah. Until I bought a pack from the shop, like 2 packs, I think. Well, I bought a shifted star pack and used the shifted stars to buy some limited time packs or something like that. I bought the Functor packs, I believe. So I rolled for some Functors, and yeah, I got one. And I used one of them to give to, obviously, to my Jin Wu. And then, thanks to the scanning event we have, the Gacha event we have, if it'll load, takes a little while sometimes, the Shuheng giveaway thing, this thing right here, thanks to this, and with it rewarding you for how many scans you do or how many Gacha pulls you do, it has its own shop and whatnot. As you can see here, I was able to buy, with all the rolls I had done for the Ling Wang, on the Ling Wang and the Jin Wu banner, and the additional rolls that I did for Functor banner, all that combined, I was able to not only pick up Drowsy's skin, but also the exchange unique Functor here in this shop. So by rolling for 1 Functor, I was able to get both. And so yeah, now my Jin Wu has her unique Functor, and so does my Ling Wang. So in addition, I've been working on my Jin Wu, as you might expect. And so yeah, now she has 33k, or 33, I wish, 23k CP. Actually, she's not even fully, is she even fully maxed out? Yeah, she is, okay. I actually wonder why. Oh no, that's because of her warp core. I think this is because of her warp core. Yeah, she must have, I must have given her some warp core skills that increase the level of her 3rd skill. So that must be why. That must be why it's such a weird number at 41. So yeah, her access key is obviously at level 60. Tier 1 unique Functor, so only 1 copy basically. Sigil, so she's running her Meta sigils, I believe. I think these are meta. For her anyway. They're all level 60. And not only that, but I have taken the time to give her a really good enchants, or try to optimize her enchants. Her first sigil enchants are all really good, maybe with the exception of ultimate skill damage, but hey, it's not the worst thing. But they're all offensive abilities or effects. That's really good. Her sigil 2 effects are also her enchants are all very good, both crit stats and fire damage. This one, oh my god, double attack, holy crap! And these are both what, level 9 out of 8. So yeah, she's in reality she's getting an additional 64% attack if that's how it works. 64% attack. Let's see here. Yeah. So clearly here I still need to work on this. Actually, I could actually do this now, but I'll do it later because this might take a while. I actually didn't realize I had 300 gold sigils lying around, so I should probably use those. So, but yeah. Her first 2 sigils got some really good enchant effects, and now that I realize I have some more sigils to play around with, I'll put them into Jin Wu and see what she gets for the rest of her sigils. Yeah, because I realize that the rest of her sigils are not optimized yet. I thought they were, but maybe I'm confusing her with another character, like say for example Thor or somebody else. But yeah, I have at least worked on her first 2 sigils, optimizing their enchants. And I'll see if I can do the same for the rest of her sigils, basically, and make her a lot stronger. So, that is the current state of my Jin Wu. Oh, and of course, her Warp Core. Currently, I believe her Warp Cores are not fully leveled yet. I think I can level them up a little bit more now that we've had, like, a couple of recurring dream cycles under our belt now, since the last time I made this video, since our last Whales log, or Dolphins log, I should say. But currently, she's got level 4, Warp Core 1, max level Warp Core 2, level 3 Warp Core 3, level 2 Warp Core 4, 2 here, and then 4 here. So yeah, it's kind of all over the place. So eventually I want to max out her sigils or her Warp Cores so that they're all level 6. Ideally. And she's on her red path. I believe her red path is her like generalist path, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. That's just what I remember reading from guides and shit. But yeah, that's my Jin Wu. Here's mommy Ling Wang. She has 22,000 CP. Max skills. Only single S rank. Oh, also Jin Wu is also only single S rank. I will try to see if I can get some of Jin Wu's whatchamacalls, her files, her extra copy files from the Exquisite Collection shop here. This will probably cost a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to roll enough. If we get Gang Chen's banner or rate up as like the part 2 after, or like the part 4 technically, part 3. Well, I don't know what it is at this point. After, or if we get her after Meng Zheng. Actually, how long does Meng Zheng's banner last for anyway? 16 days. Okay, so it's basically going to last all the way up until the end of the event. Usually Aether Gazer doesn't have, well, no, they have had overlapping banners before, but they let you choose which character you want to roll for, right? You can set your own rate up basically, which is basically the same as having two banners going on at the same time. So now that I remember that they've done that before, then perhaps we can expect Gang Chen to drop like next week or so. I actually should probably check their Twitter and see if they've already like drip marketed Gang Chen or not already. So if they have, great. If not, then hopefully she comes out soon, so I can have an excuse to waste even more gacha currency on these for Gang Chen basically. So that way I can maybe grab some more of Jin Wu's extra copy files. Not only that, but because Jin Wu is permanent, I believe. Yeah, I can also buy out her permanent copies from the file shop or whatever it's called, using the recurring dream currency or whatever it is that you use. So yeah, I do want to get Jin Wu to double S rank. I know that's gonna happen. It'll just take me some time. However, unfortunately, Ling Wang I only bothered getting one copy for, and that's where she's gonna have to stay. Unfortunately, would love to get her to double S rank, but can't do that right now. So I'm just gonna have to either wait for a rerun or something, or figure out something. But yeah, level 60 access key, and again, she has her own unique functor now. And yeah, she's got her support set here. The three-piece Phoenix set with 3-piece, whatever the fuck name this is. Neeb. I'll just shorten it to Neeb. And they're all at level 60. So that's cool. That's cool. That's great. Once I'm done enchanting or optimizing Jin Wu's enchants, I will work on Ling Wang's. So hers at the moment, her enchants at the moment are not optimized. They all only have one really good skill, because that's pretty cheap to do. So gonna leave her for later. She also doesn't have any warp core unlocked, and again, I plan to change this once my Jin Wu's warp cores are all fully max leveled, fully heavily invested into. And then my Ling Wang is also on the red path, because I believe this is also her best generalist set or whatever, or generalist path, playstyle, something like that. And those are her chips. But yeah, these two are the stars of the show basically, because I've been working on these two the most over the past month basically. So yeah, I honestly think I haven't worked on anybody else. Yeah, I haven't worked on anybody else. It's just been these two. That's it. Or at least I'm pretty sure. Maybe I fiddled with the enchants for one of my other like characters that I really use a lot. Like maybe for example, I don't know, Bastet or Hera, I forget who. But obviously these two, not you. These two, Jin Wu and Ling Wang, are the ones I actually remember. So yeah. So yeah, it's nice having those two heavily invested into, because now that allows me to do Perilous Chasm, tier 5. Again, I'm gonna have to work on a figure out a fourth team to challenge tier 6 with. So that'd be nice. When the day comes, I can actually challenge tier 6s and get that job done. So, but yeah, should be about it for me today. For this video, at least. So yeah. Hopefully, Gang Chen shows up soon, so that way I can roll for her and decide on whether or not I want to make her like the core of my fourth really good Perilous Chasm team. So yeah, that'll do it for this video, and hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next month. Peace.